This might be one of my most favorite videos that I've ever made, and it is what red flags to watch out for when you are hiring a realtor to sell your house. So stay tuned, make sure you watch this whole entire video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Josh V, and I'm really excited to make this video today because I often see so many red flags from many of my colleagues, but I've never made an actual video. So in this video, we're gonna talk about some of the red flags to watch out for when you're thinking of hiring a realtor, and also what questions are important that you should ask that realtor. So let's get into it. Number one red flag is the person not being licensed or in good standing. Anybody that practices real estate in California has to be licensed by the Department of Real Estate, the DRE. That is the governing body. So one good way to verify this is go to dre.ca.gov and click under verify a licensee, type in their license number, and you'll see every broker that they've been with, if they have any disciplinary actions or suspension. So if somebody tells you that they're licensed, they can help you sell, and they don't have a DRE number, a license, they're not licensed by the governing body, the Department of Real Estate, that is a major red flag. That's probably the number one major red flag. So make sure you stay away from them. Number two, the major red flag to look out for is somebody that is not a full-time agent. You want somebody that is full-time, that does this for a living, that is aware of the market, the interest rates, your neighborhood, every property that's sold nearby, why they sold, what they sold for, when it closed. You don't want a real estate agent that drives for Uber Eats for 4 hours a day and then is selling real estate to make ends meet on the side. So that's number two. Number three is major red flags. They don't have any recent sales, right? So, maybe they're part-time and the last sale that they did was a year ago. That's a huge red flag to me because that shows me that they're not active in the market. For some reason, they're not working. And if they're not working for themselves, they're probably not working for you. Red flag number four is there's no social presence. So if you Google them, which you should, there's no social presence, no website, no reviews, no references, no Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. If they have nothing, red flag to me. You always want to make sure that whoever you hire, they have some sort of website that it's presentable. You want to read reviews from other people that have used them and gone through that experience with them and see, what they say positive, if they say anything negative whatsoever. And I always, I recommend that you actually ask for references in person, name and phone number, and, give 2 or 3 a call and say, hey, how did you like Josh or, John Smith? What, did you feel like they did a good job for them? What would you change? Any complaints, anything like that? Red flag number 5 is there's no communication. If you had a question to the agent, you were interviewing them and you sent them a text and it took them 5 days to respond to you, don't hire that person, because if they're not communicating with you at the beginning, at the middle, or at the end. So you want someone that's responsive. That should not take more than 24 hours to send a simple text back or a simple phone call. So with that, what are 3 questions that you can ask an agent? Number 1, what can I expect from you throughout this process? Big question, right? Tell me, what am I gonna get from you if I hire you, right? And a good agent will be able to tell you, hey, you're gonna get me fully. You're not gonna get a whole team of people calling you. You're gonna get my undivided attention. You're gonna get good communication. I'm gonna give you updates, feedbacks, how many showings, etc. So that's question number 1. Number 2 is ask them, how often are we gonna communicate? A good agent should be in communication with you at least once a week, at least. Obviously, there's times where that will change, right? As you get more showings and, maybe you get an offer every day. So maybe you're having conversations with your client every day. But I would say no less than 1 time a week where you kind of just give a quick summary of, hey, this is how many showings, offers, traction, this was the feedback, etc. And lastly, what costs are associated with selling a home? Selling a house is not free. There is cost for everything. So you want to ask, hey, what am I going to have to pay in order for this transaction to go through? So those are the 5 red flags and the 3 major questions that you should ask. So I hope this video was super helpful to you. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, please call, text, or email me, or visit my website at joshvrealty.com and book a call now. And we'll see you in the next video.